Do you feel like you don't speak enough Thai? That you need to know more words? Then stick around. With these lessons, you'll pick up some of the most common words in just a few minutes. Now, this video is a small portion of our learning program. To get the full lessons, translations, and Fluency Fast study tools, click the link in the description and sign up for your free lifetime account. Want to learn your target language for free? Then get our free language gifts of the month right now, before they expire. Here's what you're getting this month. First, the Going to a Restaurant Conversation Cheat Sheet. Do you know how to order food in your target language? You'll learn how with this PDF cheat sheet. You'll get the must-know restaurant phrases and vocabulary for common dishes. Second, the Daily Conversations PDF ebook. With this, you'll learn over 100 phrases for everyday conversations. Download and review the ebook on any device. Third, can you talk about grammar in your target language? If you're learning the language, you'll need to know how to say verb, adjective, and much more. And in this 1-minute lesson, you'll pick up over 25 grammar-related words. Fourth, how to talk about working from home. You'll learn how to say Wi-Fi, online meeting, work from home, 25 phrases in total with this 1-minute lesson. Fifth, must-know art vocabulary. Learn how to say canvas, brush, and much more with this quick vocab bonus. Sixth, looking for a new language learning app? With the Innovative 101 app, you can learn fast and start speaking in minutes because the audio and video lessons are just 3 to 15 minutes long. Learning is that easy. Download Innovative 101 for free for the Android, iPhone, and iPad. And finally, the deal of the month. If you want to finally master the language with lessons by real teachers and our complete language learning program, get up to 35% off with our Ready, Set, Speak sale. To get your gifts and language learning resources, click the link in the description below. Download them right now before they expire.
Mơ, hand, mơ, hand. เด็กกำลังยกมือขึ้น The child is raising his hand. เด็กกำลังยกมือขึ้น แขน arm แขน แขน arm สองแขน two arms สองแขน เท้า foot เท้า เท้า foot เท้าข้างขวา right foot เท้าข้างขวา ขา leg ขา ขา leg ขายาว long legs ขา ยาว นิ้ว finger นิ้ว นิ้ว finger มีเลือดออกที่นิ้วของฉัน my fingers bleeding มีเลือดออกที่นิ้วของฉัน หลัง back หลัง หลัง back หลังของเม่นถูกปกคลุมไปด้วยหนามที่แหลมคม The hedgehog's back is covered in sharp spines. หลังของเม่นถูกปกคลุมไปด้วยหนามที่แหลมคม ท้อง stomach ท้อง ท้อง stomach ฉันมีอาการปวดท้อง I have a stomachache ฉันมีอาการปวดท้อง หน้าอก chest หน้าอก หน้าอก chest ภาพเอ็กซเรย์หน้าอก X-ray of a chest ภาพเอ็กซเรย์หน้าอกเดือนมกราคม January เดือนมกราคมเดือนมกราคม January ที่นี่หนาวมากในเดือนมกราคม It's very cold here in January ที่นี่หนาวมากในเดือนมกราคมเดือนกุมภาพันธ์ February เดือนกุมภาพันธ์เดือนกุมภาพันธ์ February เดือนกุมภาพันธ์เป็นเดือนที่สั้นที่สุดที่มี28วัน February is the shortest month with 28 days เดือนกุมภาพันธ์เป็นเดือนที่สั้นที่สุดที่มี28วันเดือนมีนาคม March เดือนมีนาคมเดือนมีนาคม March ตอนนี้คือเดือนเมษายนดังนั้นเดือนที่แล้วคือเดือนมีนาคม It is now April so last month was March ตอนนี้คือเดือนเมษายนดังนั้นเดือนที่แล้วคือเดือนมีนาคมเดือนเมษายน April เดือนเมษายนเดือนเมษายน April น้องชายของฉันจะบวชเณรในเดือนเมษายน My younger brother will ordain as a novice monk in April น้องชายของฉันจะบวชเณรในเดือนเมษายนเดือนพฤษภาคม May เดือนพฤษภาคมเดือนพฤษภาคม May วันที่31เดือนพฤษภาคมคือวันงดสูบบุหรี่โลก May 31st is World No Smoking Day วันที่31เดือนพฤษภาคมคือวันงดสูบบุหรี่โลกเดือนมิถุนายน June เดือนมิถุนายนเดือนมิถุนายน June พวกเราจะแต่งงานกันในเดือนมิถุนายน We are getting married in June พวกเราจะแต่งงานกันในเดือนมิถุนายนเดือนกรกฎาคม July เดือนกรกฎาคมเดือนกรกฎาคม July เดือนกรกฎาคมในเมืองไทยมักมีฝนตกบ่อย It usually rains in July in Thailand เดือนกรกฎาคมในเมืองไทยมักมีฝนตกบ่อยเดือนสิงหาคม August เดือนสิงหาคมเดือนสิงหาคม August โรงเรียนปิดในเดือนสิงหาคม The school is closed in August โรงเรียนปิดในเดือนสิงหาคมเดือนกันยายน September เดือนกันยายนเดือนกันยายน September วันนี้คือวันเสาร์ที่10เดือนกันยายน Today is Saturday September 10th วันนี้คือวันเสาร์ที่10เดือนกันยายนเดือนตุลาคม October เดือนตุลาคมเดือนตุลาคม October วันที่13เดือนตุลาคม on October 13th วันที่13เดือนตุลาคมเดือนพฤศจิกายน November เดือนพฤศจิกายนเดือนพฤศจิกายน November อากาศที่ญี่ปุ่นเย็นสบายในเดือนพฤศจิกายน The weather in Japan is pleasantly cool in November อากาศที่ญี่ปุ่นเย็นสบายในเดือนพฤศจิกายนเดือนธันวาคม December เดือนธันวาคมเดือนธันวาคม December ฉันเกิดเดือนธันวาคม I was born in December ฉันเกิดเดือนธันวาคมนาฬิกา watch นาฬิกานาฬิกา watch เธอได้นาฬิกาข้อมือจากพ่อแม่หลังพิธีจบการศึกษา She got a watch from her parents after the graduation ceremony เธอได้นาฬิกาข้อมือจากพ่อแม่หลังพิธีจบการศึกษาแว่นตา glasses แว่นตาแว่นตา glasses ขอโทษนะแต่ฉันเพิ่งทำแว่นตาอันโปรดของเธอพัง I'm sorry but I've just broken your favorite pair of glasses ขอโทษนะแต่ฉันเพิ่งทำแว่นตาอันโปรดของเธอพังเสื้อแจ็คเก็ต jacket เสื้อแจ็คเก็ตเสื้อแจ็คเก็ต jacket ใส่เสื้อแจ็คเก็ตสิข้างนอกหนาวนะ Put on your jacket because it's cold outside ใส่เสื้อแจ็คเก็ตสิข้างนอกหนาวนะได้รับ receive ได้รับได้รับ receive ฉันได้รับโปสการ์ด2 ใบ I received 2 postcards ฉันได้รับโปสการ์ด2 ใบค้นหา search ค้นหาค้นหา search นักวิทยาศาสตร์กำลังค้นหามด The scientist is searching for ants. นักวิทยาศาสตร์กำลังค้นหามด หยิบ take หยิบ หยิบ take กรุณาหยิบบัตรคิวแล้วนั่งรอค่ะ Please take a queue slip and sit down to wait กรุณาหยิบบัตรคิวแล้วนั่งรอค่ะ อ่อนแอ weak อ่อนแอ อ่อนแอ weak เขาอ่อนแอเกินไป He's too weak เขาอ่อนแอเกินไป แข็งแรง strong แข็งแรง แข็งแรง strong คนเล่นยิมนาสติกต้องมีกล้ามเนื้อแข็งแรงมาก People who play gymnastics need to have very strong muscles คนเล่นยิมนาสติกต้องมีกล้ามเนื้อแข็งแรงมากหนาว cold หนาวหนาว cold มันหนาว it's cold มันหนาวร้อน hot ร้อนร้อน hot ข้างนอกอากาศร้อนมาก outside is very hot ข้างนอกอากาศร้อนมากตลก funny ตลกตะลก funny หนังสือเล่มนี้ตลกดี This book is pretty funny หนังสือเล่มนี้ตลกดีลูกท้อ peach ลูกท้อลูกท้อ peach แต่เดิมลูกท้อมาจากประเทศจีนแต่ปัจจุบันมีปลูกอยู่ทั่วโลก Peaches are originally from China but now are grown throughout the world แต่เดิมลูกท้อมาจากประเทศจีนแต่ปัจจุบันมีปลูกอยู่ทั่วโลกส้ม orange ส้ม orange ฉันดื่มน้ำส้มตอนเช้า I drink orange juice in the morning ฉันดื่มน้ำส้มตอนเช้ามันฝรั่ง potato มันฝรั่งมันฝรั่ง potato ฉันอยากซื้อมันฝรั่งทอดกรอบ I want to buy potato chips ฉันอยากซื้อมันฝรั่งทอดกรอบถั่วเหลือง soya bean ถั่วเหลืองถั่วเหลือง soya bean ถั่วเหลืองโตข้างในฝักถั่ว soya beans grow inside the pods ถั่วเหลืองโตข้างในฝักถั่วผัก vegetable ผัก vegetable ผักอะไรก็ดีต่อสุขภาพทั้งนั้น Any vegetable is good for your health ผักอะไรก็ดีต่อสุขภาพทั้งนั้นวัวข้าววัวข้าวชาวนารีดนมวัวทุกวัน Farmers milk their cows every day ชาวนารีดนมวัวทุกวันหมู pig หมู pig หมูกำลังพักผ่อนอยู่กลางแดด The pigs are resting in the sun หมูกำลังพักผ่อนอยู่กลางแดดม้า horse ม้า horse ฉันอยากจะลองขี่ม้าดูสักครั้ง I want to try horse riding for once ฉันอยากจะลองขี่ม้าดูสักครั้งหิมะ snow หิมะ snow หิมะกำลังตกในป่า The snow is falling in the woods หิมะกำลังตกในป่าเสื้อ shirt เสื้อ shirt ฉันชอบใส่เสื้อตัวนี้เพราะนุ่มดี I like wearing this shirt because it's soft ฉันชอบใส่เสื้อตัวนี้เพราะนุ่มดีกางเกง pants กางเกง pants ถอดกางเกงออก take off your pants ถอดกางเกงออกชุดกระโปรง dress ชุดกระโปรงdress ฉันเสียใจที่ไม่ได้ซื้อชุดกระโปรงชุดนั้น I regret not buying that dress ฉันเสียใจที่ไม่ได้ซื้อชุดกระโปรงชุดนั้นพูด say พูด say คุณพูดว่าอะไรนะ What did you just say คุณพูดว่าอะไรนะโทร call โทร call คุณโทรไปเบอร์นี้ได้ไหม Could you call this number คุณโทรไปเบอร์นี้ได้ไหมหา find หา find คุณครูแบบคุณหายาก Teachers like you are not easy to find คุณครูแบบคุณหายากสะอาด clean สะอาด clean ประเทศนี้สะอาดมาก This country is very clean ประเทศนี้สะอาดมาก สกปรก dirty สกปรกสกปรก dirty ฉันคิดว่าแม่น้ำคงคาสกปรกมาก I think the Ganges River is very dirty ฉันคิดว่าแม่น้ำคงคาสกปรกมาก carrot 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 ฉันหั่นแครอทด้วยมีด I cut the carrot with a knife ฉันหั่นแครอทด้วยมีด หัวหอม onion หัวหอม หัวหอม onion เวลาหั่นหัวหอม ฉันมักจะน้ำตาไหล I usually have tears when I cut the onion เวลาหั่นหัวหอม ฉันมักจะน้ำตาไหล ผักกาดหอม lettuce ผักกาดหอม ผักกาดหอม lettuce ผักกาดหอมมีวิตามิน K lettuce contains vitamin K ผักกาดหอมมีวิตามิน K แกะ sheep แกะ sheep แกะกำลังกินหญ้าอันเขียวชอุ่ม The sheep is eating the green grass แกะกำลังกินหญ้าอันเขียวชอุ่ม กระต่าย rabbit กระต่าย กระต่าย rabbit กระต่ายของเธอน่ารักมาก Your pet rabbit is very cute กระต่ายของเธอน่ารักมาก แมวน้ำ seal แมวน้ำ แมวน้ำ seal แมวน้ำกำลังหมุนห่วงฮูลาฮูป The seal is spinning the hula hoops แมวน้ำกำลังหมุนห่วงฮูลาฮูป เมฆ cloud เมฆ cloud วันนี้มีเมฆล่องลอยอยู่บนฟ้ามากมาย Today there are many clouds floating in the sky วันนี้มีเมฆล่องลอยอยู่บนฟ้ามากมาย มีแดดจัด sunny มีแดดจัด มีแดดจัด sunny สภาพอากาศวันนี้มีแดดจัดพร้อมเมฆเป็นครั้งคราว Today's weather is sunny with occasional clouds สภาพอากาศวันนี้มีแดดจัดพร้อมเมฆเป็นครั้งคราว ฝนตกชุก rainy ฝนตกชุก ฝนตกชุก rainy ช่วงนี้มีฝนตกชุก It is rainy recently ช่วงนี้มีฝนตกชุก ลูก baby ลูก baby พักหลังมานี้ลูกฉันนอนหลับไม่ค่อยสนิทเลย My baby hasn't been able to sleep well lately. พักหลังมานี้ลูกฉันนอนหลับไม่ค่อยสนิทเลย เด็กผู้หญิง girl เด็กผู้หญิง เด็กผู้หญิง girl เด็กผู้หญิงชอบลูกสุนัขมาก The girl really likes the puppies. เด็กผู้หญิงชอบลูกสุนัขมาก เด็กผู้ชาย boy เด็กผู้ชาย เด็กผู้ชาย boy เด็กผู้ชายกำลังล้างจาน The boy is washing the dishes. เด็กผู้ชายกำลังล้างจานดีใจ happy ดีใจดีใจ happy เด็กๆดีใจมากที่ได้ของขวัญ Children are happy to get gifts. เด็กดีใจมากที่ได้ของขวัญเศร้า sad เศร้า sad วัยรุ่นที่เศร้ากำลังนั่งอยู่คนเดียว The sad teenager is sitting alone. วัยรุ่นที่เศร้ากำลังนั่งอยู่คนเดียวโกรธ angry โกรธ angry ทำไมคุณถึงโกรธ Why are you so angry ทำไมคุณถึงโกรธเสื้อผ้า clothing เสื้อผ้า clothing ฉันทำงานที่ร้านเสื้อผ้า I worked at a clothing store. รองเท้า shoe รองเท้า shoe ฉันมีรองเท้าหลายคู่ I have several pairs of shoes. ฉันมีรองเท้าหลายคู่ถุงเท้า sock ถุงเท้า sock นักเรียนต้องสวมถุงเท้าขาวไปโรงเรียน Students have to wear white socks to school. นักเรียนต้องสวมถุงเท้าขาวไปโรงเรียนชุดชั้นใน underwear ชุดชั้นใน underwear ฉันต้องการชุดชั้นในใหม่ I need new underwear ฉันต้องการชุดชั้นในใหม่คุย talk คุย talk ฉันมีอะไรจะคุยกับคุณ I have something to talk to you about ฉันมีอะไรจะคุยกับคุณให้ give ให้ give มีสาวสวยฝากเบอร์โทรมาให้คุณ A beautiful lady asked me to give this phone number to you มีสาวสวยฝากเบอร์โทรมาให้คุณต่ำ low ต่ำ low แกงจืดเต้าหู้มีแคลอรี่ต่ำ Molly seasoned soup with tofu is low in calories แกงจืดเต้าหู้มีแคลอรี่ต่ำสูง high สูง high ค่าเดินทางเดือนนี้ค่อนข้างสูง This month's travel expenses are quite high ค่าเดินทางเดือนนี้ค่อนข้างสูงผลไม้ fruit ผลไม้ fruit มะม่วงเป็นผลไม้หน้าร้อน Mango is a summer fruit มะม่วงเป็นผลไม้หน้าร้อนปลาหมึกยักษ์ octopus ปลาหมึกยักษ์ปลาหมึกยักษ์ octopus ปลาหมึกยักษ์กำลังแหวกว่ายอยู่ในมหาสมุทร The octopus is swimming in the ocean ปลาหมึกยักษ์กำลังแหวกว่ายอยู่ในมหาสมุทรปลาฉลาม shark ปลาฉลามปลาฉลาม shark ปลาฉลามกำลังล่าเหยื่อในน้ำตื้น The sharks are hunting for food in the shallow water ปลาฉลามกำลังล่าเหยื่อในน้ำตื้นปลาวาฬ whale ปลาวาฬ whale เขาสนใจการสื่อสารของปลาวาฬ He's interested in the communication of whales เขาสนใจการสื่อสารของปลาวาฬมีเมฆมาก cloudy มีเมฆมากมีเมฆมาก cloudy ข้างนอกเริ่มมีเมฆมาก It's getting cloudy outside ข้างนอกเริ่มมีเมฆมากเย็นสบาย cool เย็นสบายเย็นสบาย cool อากาศเย็นสบายมาก The weather is cool อากาศเย็นสบายมากแตงกวา cucumber แตงกวา cucumber แตงกวามีวิตามินซี Cucumbers contain vitamin C แตงกวามีวิตามินซีพริกยักษ์ bell pepper พริกยักษ์ bell pepper พริกยักษ์ที่พบบ่อยคือพริกยักษ์เขียวพริกยักษ์แดงหรือพริกยักษ์เหลือง The most common bell peppers are green, red or yellow พริกยักษ์ที่พบบ่อยคือพริกยักษ์เขียวพริกยักษ์แดงหรือพริกยักษ์เหลือง broccoli 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 สั่งซุปบรอกโคลี order the broccoli soup สั่งซุปบรอกโคลีกล้วย banana กล้วยกล้วย banana กล้วยหอมหวีละเท่าไหร่คะ How much is a bunch of bananas กล้วยหอมหวีละเท่าไหร่คะแอปเปิ้ล apple 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 ฉันชอบแอปเปิ้ลโดยเฉพาะผลที่มีรสเปรี้ยว I like apples especially sour ones ฉันชอบแอปเปิ้ลโดยเฉพาะผลที่มีรสเปรี้ยวองุ่น grape องุ่นองุ่น grape องุ่นนั่นดูเก่าๆ That grape looks pretty old องุ่นนั่นดูเก่าแตงโม watermelon แตงโม watermelon ฉันชอบทานแตงโมในหน้าร้อน I like to eat watermelon in the summer ฉันชอบทานแตงโมในหน้าร้อนนก bird นก bird นกอาศัยอยู่บนต้นไม้ birds live in the trees นกอาศัยอยู่บนต้นไม้หนู mouse หนู mouse หนูกำลังกินองุ่น The mouse is eating a grape หนูกำลังกินองุ่นพระอาทิตย์ sun พระอาทิตย์ sun พระอาทิตย์ฉายแสงยามเช้า The sun shines in the morning พระอาทิตย์ฉายแสงยามเช้าสภาพอากาศ weather สภาพอากาศสภาพอากาศ weather พวกเขาต้องยกเลิกเที่ยวบินเนื่องจากสภาพอากาศ They had to cancel the flight due to the weather conditions พวกเขาต้องยกเลิกเที่ยวบินเนื่องจากสภาพอากาศองศา degree องศา degree ข้างนอกอุณหภูมิแทบไม่ถึง1 องศา It is barely 1 degree outside ข้างนอกอุณหภูมิแทบไม่ถึง1 องศาผู้หญิง woman ผู้หญิง woman ผู้หญิงกำลังดื่มกาแฟ A woman is drinking coffee ผู้หญิงกำลังดื่มกาแฟ fair ผู้ชาย man ผู้ชาย ผู้ชาย man ฉันไม่ชอบผู้ชายคนนั้นเลย I don't like that man at all ฉันไม่ชอบผู้ชายคนนั้นเลย แฟน girlfriend แฟน แฟน girlfriend เขาชอบจับมือกับแฟน He likes to hold hands with his girlfriend เขาชอบจับมือกับแฟน แฟน boyfriend แฟน แฟน boyfriend แฟนของฉันชอบอาหารเผ็ดมากๆ My boyfriend loves spicy food แฟนของฉันชอบอาหารเผ็ดมากมากรถไฟ train รถไฟ รถไฟ train รถไฟขบวนถัดไปมากี่โมง What time is the next train รถไฟขบวนถัดไปมากี่โมงเครื่องบิน airplane เครื่องบิน เครื่องบิน airplane เหล่าผู้โดยสารกำลังเดินทางโดยเครื่องบิน Passengers are flying on the airplane เหล่าผู้โดยสารกำลังเดินทางโดยเครื่องบินรถบัส bus รถบัส รถบัส bus รถบัสคันนี้จุผู้โดยสารได้25 คน This bus holds 25 passengers รถบัสคันนี้จุผู้โดยสารได้25 คนแท็กซี่ taxi แท็กซี่ แท็กซี่ taxi มีแท็กซี่มากมายในกรุงเทพ There are many taxis in Bangkok มีแท็กซี่มากมายในกรุงเทพผักโขม spinach ผักโขม ผักโขม spinach ผักโขมเป็นแหล่งที่อุดมไปด้วยธาตุเหล็กและแคลเซียม Spinach is a rich source of iron and calcium ผักโขมเป็นแหล่งที่อุดมไปด้วยธาตุเหล็กและแคลเซียมปลาโลมา dolphin ปลาโลมาปลาโลมา dolphin ปลาโลมาเป็นสัตว์ที่ฉลาดมาก Dolphin is a very smart animal ปลาโลมาเป็นสัตว์ที่ฉลาดมากปลาหมึกกล้วย squid ปลาหมึกกล้วยปลาหมึกกล้วย squid คุณแม่ซื้อปลาหมึกกล้วยมาจากตลาดเมื่อเช้า My mom bought a squid from the market this morning คุณแม่ซื้อปลาหมึกกล้วยมาจากตลาดเมื่อเช้า
Hey everyone, welcome to the Monthly Review, the monthly show on language learning, where you discover new learning strategies, motivational tips, study tools, and resources. By the way, all the lessons and bonuses you're about to see can be downloaded for free on our website. So click the link in the description right now to sign up for your free lifetime account. Okay, today's topic is how to make sure you keep going when your reason for learning language changes. Did you know that the reason most people start learning languages isn't why they continue with the language? Successful learners change up their reasons along the way in order to keep themselves motivated. So if you started learning for whatever reason but no longer feel motivated, then this episode is for you. You'll discover 1. Why your reason for learning a language can and will change, and 2. How to keep going with language learning when your initial reason no longer works. But first, listen up. Here are this month's new lessons and resources. Be sure to download these now before we take them down in a few days. First, the Going to a Restaurant Conversation Cheat Sheet. Do you know how to order food in your target language? You'll be able to. With this PDF cheat sheet, you'll get the must-know restaurant phrases and vocabulary for common dishes. Second, the Daily Conversations PDF ebook. With this, you'll learn over 100 phrases for everyday conversations. Download and review the ebook on any device. Third, can you talk about grammar in your target language? If you're learning a language, you'll need to be able to say verb, adjective, and much more. And in this 1-minute lesson, you'll pick up over 25 grammar-related words. Fourth, how to talk about working from home. You'll learn how to say Wi-Fi, online meeting, work from home, 25 phrases in total with this 1-minute lesson. Fifth, must-know art vocabulary. Learn how to say canvas, brush, and much more with this quick vocab bonus. To get your free resources, click the link in the description below right now. They're yours to keep forever. Okay, let's jump into today's topic. How to keep your motivation going even when your reason for learning a language changes. First, here's a question for you. What was your reason for starting this language? You might have started learning for travel, for the culture, to watch TV shows or understand music, or because someone you know speaks it and you want to try speaking with them. All of these reasons have something in common. They're external, meaning you're trying to get some outside reward or benefit, like a friendship, a personal relationship, travel, or living in the country. You can say they're also external motivations. All of these reasons are why most people start learning languages. They're exciting. All of us want to understand a TV show 100% or have a conversation with native speakers. But the problem with external reasons is that they may not last very long. Have you ever been motivated to start learning only to lose that motivation? And months later you realize you made no progress on a goal you wanted? It happens quite often. For example, you want to learn a language for travel, but then the pandemic happened and you weren't able to travel. Or you were learning to enjoy TV shows, but the shows are way too complicated and you find you're no longer enjoying them. Or you're learning for your partner, but then you break up. When that happens, all learners come to a crossroads: continue or quit. Most people quit because the reason they started is no longer motivating. So how do you keep going? In the first part, you learned that most reasons for starting are external reasons, like traveling, meeting new people, being able to watch TV shows and such, or external motivations. However, your reason for starting a language isn't often the reason why you continue learning. It's natural for your reasons to change. So what do you do when your initial reason for learning is no longer working? If your current motivator isn't working, switch to an internal reason. External reasons are about getting some outside benefit. Internal reasons have more to do with yourself. For example, you could say you're learning the language because you want to improve yourself. You want to achieve this goal. You've failed goals in the past, so now you're determined to make it work for once. You're the type of person that gets things done. All of these are examples of internal reasons, where you make it about yourself. External reasons can only last so long. Even external reasons like you want to live in that country, so you want to learn the language, aren't enough. There are plenty of people that move abroad to learn a language but end up losing their motivation anyway. And psychology studies show that internal reasons, internal motivation, doing it for yourself, is much more powerful than external. Doing it because you want to is much more powerful than doing it because you have to. So thank you for watching this episode of Monthly Review. Next time, we'll talk about the first step in your language learning journey that will guarantee your success. If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. And if you're ready to finally learn language the fast, fun, and easy way, and start speaking from your very first lesson, get our complete learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account right now. Click the link in the description. See you next time. Bye! Know any good tips for mastering conversations? Well, there are some words and phrases that tend to be used more often than others in everyday conversation. So if you know the most common questions, answers, and phrases, you'll be able to handle a lot. When you think about it, a lot of conversations are quite predictable. They're about topics we're already familiar with. So if we approach our studies to these conversations like we're working on remembering parts of a script, we can study efficiently. In this video, we'll cover one hack for improving your speaking skills. First, understand what you say. When you meet a new person, what do you say to them? Things like, "What's your name?" and "Where are you from?" Then you talk a little bit about yourself. And even if you know that person, there are common lines you use all the time, right? These lines you use all the time in your conversations are your scripts. These are your most commonly used questions, answers, and phrases. Targeting these expressions in your studies will help you be able to handle a lot of everyday conversations. So take some time to examine what you talk about most, or what you're interested in talking about. Next, where to find scripts for speaking. Luckily, we have hundreds of scripts that you can use. With our language learning program, you get the line-by-line scripts for all of our lessons. In fact, lessons like the top 25 questions you must know, the 3-minute lessons, and survival phrases are specifically designed to help you master the most commonly used questions, answers, and phrases. For example, the top 25 questions you must know focuses on the 25 most common questions you'll hear in a conversation. This includes basic questions like, "Where are you from?" "What's your name?" and "How old are you?" As a learner of another language, these are the questions you'll hear almost every time you meet someone new, and you'll use them every day. It goes like this. You hear the question, then we break down its meaning and teach you how to respond. That way, you'll be ready to speak right after the lesson. You can listen to these lessons and read along with the lesson notes. With our dialogue study tool, you'll get line-by-line scripts of the conversation. So you can review each line as many times as you want. You can listen to the audio, read the script, and the translation. You can also do this with our 3-minute and survival phrases lessons. In these lessons, we give you line-by-line scripts for how to introduce yourself, how to make conversation, or even order food at a restaurant. If you're a Premium or Premium Plus member, you get the dialogue tool and line-by-line scripts for all of these lessons. Starting to speak in your target language might be scary, but this simple hack will help jumpstart your conversations. So if you're ready to speak better, check out our complete language learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account by clicking on the link in the description. Get tons of resources to have you speaking in your target language. And if you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share this video with anyone who's trying to learn a new language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. I'll see you next time. Bye! Do you want to have access to tons of language lessons, but you don't want to have to buy more textbooks? In this video, you'll learn 6 ways you can get language lessons for free. This video will cover ways to get our audio and video lessons on a regular basis, so you can work on improving your language skills. You can use these anywhere, anytime. All right, let's take a look at how to get access. First, right on our website. New lessons come out every single week. Mondays, Tuesdays, and video lessons on Fridays. Access them all in the Lessons drop-down menu on the site. Click on Newest Lessons. If you're on the go, you're going to work, driving, or running errands, you can easily learn with your mobile device. And that brings us to our next tip. Second, get lessons on the Innovative Language app. If you're an iPhone, iPad, or Android user, learn on the go with the Innovative Language 101 app. Download it for free. After you download the app, you can keep up with all the latest lessons. There is a Newest Lessons icon right on the home screen, and it gives you instant access to your free lessons anywhere, anytime. Just look for Innovative Language 101 on the App Store or Google Play. The third way is the Apple TV app. You can learn on the big screen. Turn on your TV and access all of your audio and video lessons. You can learn at home, keep the lessons playing, and immerse yourself all day long with the innovative Language 101 app. Look for it on the Apple TV App Store. Now, this one is useful for only Apple TV subscribers, but if you're not an Apple TV subscriber, don't worry. The fourth way, get lessons with our iTunes feed. iTunes can download your lessons automatically and have them saved forever. You get every single lesson as it comes out. You'll never miss one. They're saved in your iTunes. Simply search for us on iTunes and subscribe. Fifth is the Daily Dose of Language app. This is for the iPhone, iPad, and Android. With this, you get bite-sized lessons sent to your device every day. Each day, you get a notification that your daily dose of language is here. Doing the lesson takes just a minute. These aren't our full-sized audio and video lessons, but these 1-minute lessons will help you build a habit of learning daily. Find the Daily Dose of Language app on the App Store or Google Play. The sixth way is with our brand new Alexa skill. If you own an Amazon Echo, Dot, or Show, or are planning to get one, you'll want the Daily Dose by Innovative Language. Find it in the Amazon Skill Store. With it, you get new audio lessons and vocab lessons every day across all 34 languages. If you're ready to start learning a new language, these 6 tips can help you get started learning with our language learning program. Just pick which way works best for you and get started learning today. There are so many ways to start learning for free. Just check out our complete language learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account by clicking on the link in the description. Get tons of resources to have you speaking in your target language. And if you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a new language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. I'll see you next time. Bye! Want to learn your target language for free? Then get our language gifts of the month right now, before they expire. Here's what you're getting this month. First, the Giving Directions Conversation Cheat Sheet. Do you know how to tell a taxi driver where to go in your target language? You'll be able to. With this PDF cheat sheet, you'll learn must-know words and phrases for giving directions. Second, the Most Common Verbs PDF ebook. You'll learn over 90 common verbs with this bonus PDF picture ebook. Download and review on any device. Third, how to talk about what you do in your free time. Learn how to say video games, fishing, and much more. You'll pick up over 25 words for leisure activities with this vocab bonus. Fourth, how to learn from home, learning strategies. Want to learn the language from the comfort of your own home? This 1-minute lesson will give you all the best tactics for learning languages. Fifth, the top 35 adjectives for personalities. Can you describe your personality? This next bonus will teach you the 35 must-know adjectives for personalities, so you can talk about yourself in your target language. Sixth, free language learning audiobooks. Want free access to our huge library of beginner-level audiobooks? Then click the link below. Save the audiobooks to your device and listen and learn. They're yours to keep forever. And finally, the deal of the month. If you want to finally master the language with lessons by real teachers and our complete language learning program, get up to 45% off our 6-month challenge sale. To get your gifts and language learning resources, click the link in the description below. Download them right now before they expire.
Sunak, dog, sunak, sunak, dog บางครั้งสุนัขก็เหมือนเจ้าของ Dogs sometimes resemble their owners บางครั้งสุนัขก็เหมือนเจ้าของแมว cat แมว แมว cat แมวสามารถเห็นทุกอย่างในตอนกลางคืน Cats can see everything at night แมวสามารถเห็นทุกอย่างในตอนกลางคืนหนูแฮมสเตอร์ hamster หนูแฮมสเตอร์หนูแฮมส เตอร์หนูแฮมสเตอร์ชอบนอนกลางวัน Hamsters like to sleep during the day หนูแฮมสเตอร์ชอบนอนกลางวันอบอุ่น warm อบอุ่นอบอุ่น warm อ้อมกอดของเขาช่างอบอุ่นและแน่นเหลือเกิน His embrace is so warm and tight อ้อมกอดของเขาช่างอบอุ่นและแน่นเหลือเกินฝน rain ฝนฝน rain ฉันเดินตากฝนเปียกหมดเลย I walked in the rain and got all wet ฉันเดินตากฝนเปียกหมดเลยมะเขือเทศ tomato มะเขือเทศมะเขือเทศ tomato คุณตาของฉันปลูกมะเขือเทศในสวนของตัวเอง My grandfather grows tomatoes in his garden คุณตาของฉันปลูกมะเขือเทศในสวนของตัวเองลูกสตรอเบอรี่ strawberry ลูกสตรอเบอรี่ลูกสะรอเบอรี่ strawberry ผู้คนกำลังหยิบลูกสตรอเบอรี่ The people are taking these strawberries ผู้คนกำลังหยิบลูกสะรอเบอรี่เชอรี่ cherry เชอรี่เชอรี่ cherry ในเมืองไทยเชอรี่เป็นผลไม้ที่ราคาแพง Cherries are expensive fruit in Thailand ในเมืองไทยเชอรี่เป็นผลไม้ที่ราคาแพงเด็ก child เด็กเด็ก child แก้มของเด็กเป็นสีแดง The child's cheeks are red แก้มของเด็กเป็นสีแดงเพื่อน friend เพื่อนเพื่อน friend คุณเป็นเพื่อนที่ดีมาก You are an awesome friend คุณเป็นเพื่อนที่ดีมากผู้ใหญ่ adult ผู้ใหญ่ผู้ใหญ่ adult ในวันตรุษจีนเด็กๆจะได้รับอั่งเปาจากผู้ใหญ่ During the Lunar New Year kids will receive red envelopes from adults ในวันตรุษจีนเด็กๆจะได้รับอั่งเปาจากผู้ใหญ่จักรยาน bicycle จักรยานจักรยาน bicycle รถจักรยานคันนี้มีกี่เกียร์ How many gears does this bicycle have รถจักรยานคัน นี้มีกี่เกียร์รถยนต์ car รถยนต์รถยนต์ car รถยนต์มีหลายแบบหลายขนาด Cars come in all shapes and sizes รถยนต์มีหลายแบบหลายขนาด มอเตอร์ไซค์ motorcycle มอเตอร์ไซค์มอเตอร์ไซค์ motorcycle มอเตอร์ไซค์คันนี้ราคา 80,000 บาท This motorcycle cost 80,000 baht มอเตอร์ไซค์คันนี้ราคา 80,000 บาท รถสกูตเตอร์ scooter รถสกูตเตอร์รถสกูตเตอร์ scooter ผู้หญิงกำลังขับรถสกูตเตอร์สีเหลือง The woman is riding a yellow scooter ผู้หญิงกำลังขับรถสกูตเตอร์สีเหลืองเรือ boat เรือเรือ boat ฉันต้องนั่งเรือไปโรงเรียน I have to take a boat to school ฉันต้องนั่งเรือไปโรงเรียน แมงกะพรุน jellyfish แมงกะพรุนแมงกะพรุน jellyfish ไปทะเลช่วงนี้ต้องระวังแมงกะพรุน If you go to the sea at this time, you should be careful of the jellyfish ไปทะเลช่วงนี้ต้องระวังแมงกะพรุนกุ้งมังกร lobster กุ้งมังกรกุ้งมังกร lobster กุ้งมังกรอยู่บนโขดหิน The lobster is on the rock กุ้งมังกรอยู่บนโขดหินปู crab ปู crab ปูสองตัวกำลังเดินอยู่บนหิน The two crabs are walking on a rock ปูสองตัวกำลังเดินอยู่บนหินเต่า turtle เต่า turtle เต่าทะเลกำลังว่ายน้ำอยู่ในทะเล The sea turtle is swimming in the sea เต่าทะเลกำลังว่ายน้ำอยู่ในทะเล
Hey everyone, welcome to the Monthly Review, the monthly show on language learning, where you discover new learning strategies, motivational tips, study tools, and resources. By the way, all the lessons and bonuses you're about to see can be downloaded for free on our website. So click the link in the description right now to sign up for your free lifetime account. Okay, today's topic is the first step in your language learning journey that will guarantee your success. If you have trouble sticking with your language learning goals, it's probably because you're skipping one specific step. It's the step you need to take before you even start any learning. And doing it will help you stick with the language, not get overwhelmed, and reach your language goals. So today you'll learn 1. what solo language learners need to succeed, and 2, how to do self-assessment and set yourself up for success. But first, listen up. Here are this month's new lessons and resources. Be sure to download these now before we take them down in a few days. First, the Giving Directions Conversation Cheat Sheet. Do you know how to tell a taxi driver where to go in your target language? You'll be able to. With this PDF cheat sheet, you'll learn must-know words and phrases for giving directions. Second, the Most Common Verbs PDF ebook. You'll learn over 90 common verbs with this bonus PDF picture ebook. Download and review on any device. Third, how to talk about what you do in your free time. Learn how to say video games, fishing, and much more. You'll pick up over 25 words for leisure activities with this vocab bonus. Fourth, how to learn from home, learning strategies. Want to learn the language from the comfort of your home? This 1-minute lesson will give you all the best tactics for learning languages. Fifth, the top 35 adjectives for personalities. Can you describe your personality? This next bonus teaches you the 35 must-know adjectives for personalities, so you can talk about yourself in your target language. To get your free resources, click the link in the description below right now. They're yours to keep forever. Okay, let's jump into today's topic. The first step in your language learning journey that will guarantee your success. Here's a question for you. When you want to learn a language, how do you usually get started with that goal? You might say the inspiration comes first, and that motivates you to start. Then you get a textbook or an app and go from there, right? That's a pretty standard answer, but how does that tend to work out? Most people end up falling off a week or a month later. Why do you think that happens? Leave a comment with why you think people tend to lose inspiration quickly. More often than not, it happens because you pick a goal, a learning routine, or a resource that overwhelms you and just isn't right for you. Here's a typical example. Let's say you work an 8-hour day and you want to try to start learning. Most people would try to squeeze in learning for 1 or 2 hours at night, or you could try and wake up an hour early. And usually that doesn't work out because you're trying to do things that you're not used to. Wake up earlier and study earlier. It doesn't fit your current lifestyle. So what should you do differently? Well, let's take an example from language schools. Before you start learning, language schools force you to take an assessment test on the first day. Why? So that they make sure the language lessons fit your level and put you in the proper class. The goal of an assessment test is to find out where you are and meet you there. That's something most solo learners don't do. And the problem is, if you're a solo learner, no one assesses you. And you yourself don't know what routine works best for you, how much time you can set aside, and how much studying you can comfortably do. We all imagine we can do an hour a day, but realistically speaking, it'll be a lot less than that. So that's where self-assessment comes in. Before you start learning a language, or do any goal for that matter, it's important to know where you are in life, what your daily schedule is like, when you're busy and when you're free. So you can set your expectations, know how much time you can put in, and so you can start learning at a pace that works for you. Now, how do you actually assess yourself? There are 3 assessments you can do. 1, a life assessment. 2, a routine assessment. And 3, language assessment. Language assessment will only be helpful if you already have some experience. If you're brand new, you won't need this. First, life assessment. Here, the goal is to see how the language will fit into your life and how you generally deal with goals. As in, if you succeeded with a goal before, what helped you succeed? You could take that and apply it here. If you failed before, find out why so you can avoid it this time. So you'll need to answer the following questions. Why are you learning this language? How will it help your life? What current connections do you have to this language? For example, listening to music, watching TV, you have a relative, you have neighbors or friends that speak it. What have you been doing so far to learn? Have you learned languages before? Have you failed any goals before? How or why? Have you succeeded with any goals before? How or why? Write these questions out and answer them. Next, the routine assessment. Write out your daily routine for a whole week. For example, wake up at 7 a.m., breakfast at 8 a.m., commute to work at 8:30 a.m., arrive at work at 9:30 a.m., lunch at 1 p.m., and so on. Do this for every day of the week. The goal here is to see what your daily routine is like, so you know when you're free, when you're busy, and where you can fit in language learning. That way, if you're super busy on Mondays and 5 minutes is all you can do, then that's good enough. You won't feel bad about doing only 5 minutes. If you see that you spend 30 minutes on commuting, add language learning on top of that existing routine. If you take walks or go for a jog, play an audio lesson there. Or even if you're cooking at a certain time, play an audio lesson in the background. Remember, look for an existing routine that you already stick with, like commuting, and where you can multitask. Don't try to create new routines. For example, waking up at 7 a.m. to learn will set you up for failure. If you usually wake up at 8 a.m., waking up at 7 a.m. will be even harder. And then, actually trying to learn a language at 7 a.m. makes it even harder. This is where new learners start having trouble. You're trying to do two things at once, trying to learn the language and trying to stick to a new routine. One is hard enough. Trying to do two can overwhelm you. So piggyback off of your existing routines first, so you can build momentum. And finally, there's language assessment. If you're an absolute beginner, you won't need much of an assessment. Just start with our absolute beginner recommended learning pathway. But if you have experience and want to assess yourself, there are two things you can do. First, if you're a Premium Plus user, then you're asked to do an assessment test when you join, but you can always request it again from your teacher. And second, if you're a Premium user, check our recommended pathways. We assign these pathways, level 1 to level 5, based on your learning level, from absolute beginner to advanced. At the start of each pathway, there's a diagnostic test. You can take that to assess yourself. So thank you for watching this episode of Monthly Review. Next time, we'll talk about when routines grow stale, how to learn more language with a new routine. If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. And if you're ready to finally learn language the fast, fun, and easy way and start speaking from your very first lesson, get our complete learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account right now. Click the link in the description. See you next time. Bye! What's your reason for learning language? Is it a personal goal, a hobby, or do you have dreams of moving to a country where it's spoken? In this video, you'll learn why your reason is crucial for motivation and for your success in language learning. We'll look at the top 10 reasons for learning a language from language learners just like you. What's your number one reason for learning a language? Whatever your reason is, whether big or small, knowing it or knowing your why is crucial for success and motivation. Number 1. I love the culture and the people who speak the language. This is a popular answer. Learning a language can be a great way to learn more about the culture and open up new ways to experience it. Number 2. I want to understand my favorite songs, movies, and TV shows. That's right. Songs, movies, and shows are great ways to immerse yourself in the language. If you're spending your time learning and also immersing yourself, you'll learn faster. Number 3. It's a beautiful language. Sometimes the answer is as simple as that. You have a genuine interest in the language itself. Number 4. My family comes from a place where the language is spoken. This can be popular for students who have moved to a new country and might want to connect to their home country's culture. Learning a language lets them learn things about their heritage and communicate with people who can teach them more about their cultural history. If your grandmother speaks a different language from you, it can be pretty hard to connect. So a lot of people want to learn a language to connect to family members as well. Number 5. I want to speak to my partner's family in their language. Similar to the reason above, perhaps you want to speak to your partner's parents or grandparents, but they don't speak your language. Not only can learning their native language let you connect with them on a more personal level, but it's also likely to impress them. Number 6. I'm learning the language to impress someone. We have many students say that they want to learn a new language to impress someone in their life. This could be a teacher, a parent, a friend, or even someone they admire and look up to. It always feels good to accomplish something and have other people recognize and be proud of your achievement. And you see this very often in language learning. When you learn a new phrase or can make a longer conversation, the people around you are bound to be impressed. Number 7. A love of traveling. There's no surprise here. Many people want to learn a new language to be able to travel more. Because you can see new places and learn about different cultures, traveling is a popular hobby for many people. And what better way to connect with the people that you meet on your travels than by being able to speak with them in their native language? We have a lot of students who just want to learn some basic conversations to help them on their trips, but even this can help you day to day. Number 8. I want to live in a country that speaks the language. After traveling around, someone might discover a country that really appeals to them, and they might decide they want to move there. But their language skills could use some work. Or maybe for a job or family reason, someone has to move to a new country. Not knowing the language can really make adjusting to a new home and even a new culture much more difficult. We have a lot of students who want to learn a language to help them when they move. Number 9. I just love learning languages. This is popular for people whose hobby is learning other languages. They fall in love with the process of actually studying and being able to speak in a new language. It's a huge feeling of accomplishment. Number 10. I want to open my mind and become more international. It's so important to expand your horizons and learn about more than your own culture. People around the world live their lives in different ways, and it's good to learn about them and how they interact. You never know what you could learn by opening your ears and mind to new things. Whatever your reason might be for learning a new language, as long as it keeps you motivated, it's a good one. Learning a new language is not an easy journey. It's one filled with lots of ups and downs. So keep in mind your reason and motivation for learning, whether it's so you can move to a new country or connect with a grandparent, and let it push you towards success. And if you're ready to achieve your language goals, just check out our complete language learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account by clicking on the link in the description. Get tons of resources to have you speaking in your target language. And if you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a new language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. I'll see you next time. Bye! Want to know how to improve your listening and speaking skills, be able to save conversations, listen to them as many times as you want, and learn hundreds of practical everyday conversations? Well, there is an easy way to do this. In this video, we'll go over how to speak more using the dialogue track. So, what is the dialogue track? The dialogue track is an audio track with just the conversation from the lesson. It's only about 10 to 30 seconds long. Let's say you're looking at a 5-minute lesson about ordering food at a restaurant. First, you hear a conversation. Then our teachers explain every grammar rule and translate every word, so you know what it all means. That's where the dialogue track comes in. It gives you just the conversation. Here's what makes the dialogue track so powerful. First, you can quickly review the conversation without re-listening to the lesson. The dialogue track is just 10 to 30 seconds long, so it won't take you very long to cover both new and old information. This makes it perfect for a quick review of what you've just learned, and it helps keep it fresh in your brain. Second, you'll remember the conversations easier. Listen on repeat, like you would with a song, and the words, phrases, and grammar rules will stick better. And the more you come back to re-listen, the better it will all stick. Third, you'll speak more of your target language. So if you have 10, 20, or 100 dialogue tracks like that, then you have 10, 20, or 100 conversations that you'll know inside out and that you can use in real life. For example, conversations like catching up with friends, ordering at a restaurant, talking about your family, introducing yourself, and much, much more. Fourth, you improve your listening skills and can immerse yourself in the language. So imagine you've finished 20 lessons and you've downloaded 20 dialogue tracks to your phone. That's 20 conversations. You can create a playlist and play those 20 tracks and get used to the language and immerse yourself. To recap what we just learned, here's what you do to make the most of the dialogue tracks. First, after you finish a lesson, download the dialogue track. Save it to your computer or phone so you can listen to it on repeat whenever possible. Just replace 3 to 15 minutes of music listening for some language review. Next, if you've finished 20 lessons, you should have 20 dialogue tracks. Use those to create a playlist of these dialogue tracks so that you can listen to all kinds of conversations. And finally, try shadowing the conversations that you hear. This will become super easy once you've heard the conversation enough times. But if you're still struggling with a word or two, go back to the lesson and check the line-by-line breakdown of the conversation to find the words you need to practice. Boost your speaking skills with the dialogue track and check out our complete language learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account by clicking on the link in the description. Get tons of resources to have you speaking in your target language. And if you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a new language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. I'll see you next time. Bye! Want to power up your language? You can do this by using practical lessons that you can use in everyday life. In this video, you'll find out what it takes to power up your language right now. Imagine you're speaking a language without stopping to think. You have all the words and grammar to express what you want to say, and they're all flowing out of you as if you were a native speaker. That's when language becomes powerful. So how do you power up your language skills like that? Books and software alone won't help, but actual practical daily conversation lessons will. Native speakers that explain the conversation and teach you how to respond will power your language up. And so will these tools to help you master vocabulary and pronunciation quickly. First, power up your language with Premium. This includes hundreds of audio and video lessons that will get you speaking. And you should know that we publish new lessons weekly. So on top of the current lesson library, there are even more lessons that you can learn along the way. And whatever your learning level is, we start you off with a lesson that's right for you. You can track your progress and see how much you've mastered with our site dashboard. Seeing your progress really helps you power up your language skills. It's really motivating to know that you're actually speaking and understanding a language that you couldn't before. Next, use the lesson notes. You don't get just the lessons. You also get detailed notes with each and every lesson. Meaning you get the complete lesson in writing and can easily follow along while you study. Plus, we've just recently upgraded them. The notes are brand new, easier to read, and work on any device, browser, or reader. Last, we have our premium study tools. As a premium member, you have unlimited website access, which means you also unlock our premium study tools. You'll get access to our 2,000-word core vocabulary list. These words are the most commonly used in everyday conversation, and they're essential to your conversational fluency. And you'll master them fast with our smart flashcard system and the word bank. You can perfect your pronunciation by reading from line-by-line transcripts. This means you'll have access to all the must-know words, and you'll be able to practice them with the correct pronunciation. Don't let your language learning slow down. If you're running low on motivation, power up your language learning with Premium. Get all of our premium tools for studying. Just check out our complete language learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account by clicking on the link in the description. Get tons of resources to have you speaking in your target language. And if you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a new language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. I'll see you next time. Bye! Want to make consistent language breakthroughs? Here's how you do it with our advanced language learning system. In this video, you'll learn about 4 simple steps to make breakthroughs with our lessons. First, by breakthrough, we mean finally understanding and speaking language that you simply couldn't before. You finally break through. So if you're stuck at a beginner level or just aren't making much progress, this is for you. Here are 4 simple steps, but the first one is the most important one. Step 1. Accept that you need new lessons, new real-life conversations, new words, and new phrases. So you're hearing something new and improving your language skills. Repeating phrases you already know won't help you move forward. That's a mistake most learners make. They stick to what they already know. But if you could start understanding more language in minutes and start making consistent breakthroughs, would you? Well, here's how you break through with our learning system. Remember, you need to have a source of new lessons and new conversations to expose yourself to language you don't yet know. So if you're listening to our new lessons, which we publish weekly on top of our existing lesson library, you're good to go. If not, start right now. These lessons get you speaking and understanding language in minutes. Here's how. Visit the site, choose a new series or learning level that you haven't done already, and start with the first lesson. Step 2. Listen to a new lesson and expose yourself to real-life conversations. Now, you might not understand it at first, but in time you will. All the real-life conversations you hear in lessons are broken down, explained, and translated right after by our instructors. Plus, you can also read along with lesson notes so you never miss a word. So now you can actually understand the entire conversation. As a listener, you'll get exposed to brand new conversations and start understanding real-life conversations. So what's the next step? Step 3. You'll need to start speaking and repeating what you hear. That's the best way to start speaking any language. Do it from day one. With our voice recorder available inside the lessons, you can listen to each line of the conversation and then repeat and record yourself to see how close you are to a native speaker. Finally, step 4. In case you missed anything, you can review with vocab lists, quizzes, and the line-by-line feature. The line-by-line breaks down the conversation, so you can hear and read each line again and again. So even if you can't catch something the first time, you can review what you heard and be able to hear it on the next listen. But remember, the most important step is the first one. You must jump into new lessons and new conversations in order to make a language breakthrough. To make your language breakthrough, just check out our complete language learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account by clicking on the link in the description. Get tons of resources to have you speaking in your target language. And if you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a new language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. I'll see you next time. Bye! Want to learn your target language for free? Then get our language gifts of the month right now before they expire. Here's what you're getting this month. First, the Getting Sick Conversation Cheat Sheet. Are you able to describe your symptoms in your target language? If not, download our new conversation sheet and learn must-know words and phrases for the doctor. Second, the Language Learning Starter Pack PDF ebook. If you're new to the language, do you know what words to learn first? With this ebook, you'll get over 70 basic words and phrases that beginners need to know. Start with these words first. Download it right now. Third, can you talk about economics in your target language? Learn how to say profit, demand, taxes, and much more with this quick vocab bonus. Fourth, 30 must-know opposite nouns. Learn how to say day and night, question and answer, and much more. You'll pick up over 30 words with this vocab bonus. Fifth, free audiobooks for our members only. If you're not a member yet, sign up for a free lifetime account and unlock our huge library of language learning audiobooks. Save them to your device and listen and learn. They're yours to keep forever. And finally, the deal of the month. If you want to finally master the language with lessons by real teachers and our complete language learning program, get 35% off Premium or Premium Plus with the Power Up sale. To get your gifts and language learning resources, click the link in the lesson description below. Download them right now before they expire. Hi everyone, I'm Alicia. Welcome to Conversational Phrases. We've found that the best way to learn a language is to speak it from day one. And the best way to start speaking is to learn phrases that you'll use in real conversations. In this lesson, you'll learn conversational phrases to use when talking on the phone. After watching this video, you'll be able to ask for someone on the phone and to put someone on hold. And if you want to learn more vocabulary, phrases, and example sentences you can use in real-life situations, click the link in the description to download your Making a Phone Call PDF cheat sheet for free. Now, let's take a look at some conversational phrases.
Listen to the dialogue.
สวัสดีค่ะ ฉันอยากจะพูดกับคนที่รับผิดชอบค่ะ
ได้ครับ รอสักครู่นะครับ
Once more with the English translation.
สวัสดีค่ะ ฉันอยากจะพูดกับคนที่รับผิดชอบค่ะ
Hello, I'd like to speak with the person in charge.
ได้ครับ รอสักครู่นะครับ
Okay, just a moment. First of all, you'll need to learn how to say hello on the phone. That's
สวัสดีค่ะ สวัสดีค่ะ
Then, you'll need to learn how to say, I'd like to speak with person. The pattern is
ฉันอยากจะพูดกับ
person.
ค่ะ ครับ
For example, hello, I'd like to speak with the person in charge.
สวัสดีค่ะ ฉันอยากจะพูดกับคนที่รับผิดชอบค่ะ สวัสดีค่ะ ฉันอยากจะพูดกับคนที่รับผิดชอบค่ะ
Now, how do you answer this question?
ได้ครับ รอสักครู่นะครับ
Okay, just a moment. Listen to it again.
ได้ครับ รอสักครู่นะครับ ได้ครับ รอสักครู่นะครับ
Here are a few more phrases you can use with the same pattern to talk on the phone. The person in charge.
คนที่รับผิดชอบ คนที่รับผิดชอบ
A sales representative.
พนักงานขาย พนักงานขาย
The manager.
ผู้จัดการ ผู้จัดการ
Customer service.
ฝ่ายบริการลูกค้า ฝ่ายบริการลูกค้า
Let's look at some examples. Listen and repeat or speak along with the native speakers.
ฉันอยากจะพูดกับพนักงานขายค่ะ
ได้ครับ รอสักครู่นะครับ
ฉันอยากจะพูดกับผู้จัดการค่ะ
ได้ครับ รอสักครู่นะครับ
ฉันอยากจะพูดกับฝ่ายบริการลูกค้าค่ะ
ได้ครับ รอสักครู่นะครับ
Okay, now it's your turn. Do you remember how to say, I'd like to speak with person?
ฉันอยากจะพูดกับ
Person.
ค่ะ ครับ
And how do you answer it?
ได้ครับ รอสักครู่นะครับ
Imagine you want to talk to a sales representative. Do you remember how to say, a sales representative?
พนักงานขาย พนักงานขาย
Say, I'd like to speak with a sales representative.
ฉันอยากจะพูดกับพนักงานขายค่ะ
Now say you want to talk to a sales representative and answer it.
ฉันอยากจะพูดกับพนักงานขายค่ะ
ได้ครับ รอสักครู่นะครับ
Now, imagine you want to talk to the manager. Do you remember how to say, the manager?
ผู้จัดการ ผู้จัดการ
Say, I'd like to speak with the manager.
ฉันอยากจะพูดกับผู้จัดการค่ะ
Now say you want to talk to the manager and answer it.
ฉันอยากจะพูดกับผู้จัดการค่ะ
ได้ครับ รอสักครู่นะครับ
Now imagine you want to talk to customer service. Do you remember how to say, customer service?
ฝ่ายบริการลูกค้า ฝ่ายบริการลูกค้า
Say, I'd like to speak with customer service.
ฉันอยากจะพูดกับฝ่ายบริการลูกค้าค่ะ
Now say you want to talk to customer service and answer it.
ฉันอยากจะพูดกับฝ่ายบริการลูกค้าค่ะ
ได้ครับ รอสักครู่นะครับ
Hey everyone, welcome to the monthly review, the monthly show on language learning, where you discover new learning strategies, motivational tips, study tools, and resources. By the way, all the lessons and bonuses you're about to see can be downloaded for free on our website. So click the link in the description right now to sign up for your free lifetime account. Okay, today's topic is the power of textbooks and digital detox. In this digital age where we're all using apps and smartphones to learn languages, you might not think of a textbook as the first resource to turn to, right? But if you're avoiding textbooks, then you're missing out on some powerful language learning benefits. So today you'll learn why textbooks are still a powerful resource in the digital age, why some, but not all, digital resources might hurt your ability to learn, and how to do a digital detox and learn off-screen with our program. And we're giving away a brand new conversation cheat sheet, so keep watching. But first, here are this month's new lessons and resources. Be sure to download these now before we take them down in a few days. First, the Getting Sick Conversation Cheat Sheet. Are you able to describe your symptoms in your target language? If not, download our new conversation sheet and learn must-know words and phrases for the doctor. Second, the Language Learning Starter Pack PDF ebook. If you're new to the language, do you know what words to learn first? With this ebook, you'll get over 70 basic words and phrases that beginners need to know. Start with these words first. Download it right now. Third, can you talk about economics in your target language? Learn how to say profit, demand, taxes, and much more with this quick vocab bonus. Fourth, 30 must-know opposite nouns. Learn how to say day and night, question and answer, and much more. You'll pick up more than 30 words with this vocab bonus. To get your free resources, click the link in the description below right now. They're yours to keep forever. Okay, let's jump into today's topic. The power of textbooks and digital detox. You probably have some language learning apps on your phone, right? But do you have any textbooks? Let us know in the comment section. Digital resources like apps and physical resources like books have their pros and cons. But if you're learning with digital resources only, you might be missing out on some benefits that come with physical resources. What are they? First, a digital detox. This is a basic one. A textbook gives you a break from the screen. You're not sitting in front of so much blue light all day, which can have an impact on your sleep. That's just for your overall health. Second, the ability to focus and improve your focus. Here's a question for you. How long is your attention span? 5 minutes? 10 minutes? The thing is, attention and the ability to focus are crucial for learning and succeeding with any goal in life. But if you're learning on a device, you'll get pop-ups and notifications. If you're on YouTube, well, the algorithm will have you watching cat videos soon enough. These things are designed to keep you jumping from one thing to the next, and all of this hurts your attention span and your ability to learn. With a book, it's much easier to focus, and consistently learning with one can help improve your focus. Third, if the book has a really good story to follow, it makes it more fun to learn. This may not be something you can find in every textbook, but you can find it in textbook resources like bilingual storybooks. Fourth, you get a clear path to follow. Textbooks give you a linear path from page 1 to 100. You know where to go next, how far you are from the end, and what you have left to learn. With an app, you'll be forever swiping and not really knowing if you're getting anywhere. Fifth, textbooks have gone through academic rigor, meaning they've been made by teachers or checked by teachers. So you're learning the correct forms, the correct language, and you can rely on it to be accurate. If you Google for blogs about phrases to learn, there's a chance the information is not completely accurate. Sixth, textbook lessons are curated and organized so that what you learn on page 1 helps you understand page 2, and so on. It builds you up and teaches you crucial language skills that beginners need to know, like how to introduce yourself first, then how to grow that conversation. As an added bonus, you can write in them. What about the downsides of textbooks? There are a few. The content gets old fast. Language always changes. There's new slang. So that's where digital lessons do well. Also, books can get boring and overwhelming. An approach you can consider for a textbook is to put in a certain amount of time, say 20 or 30 minutes a day, and then walk away, so you're not overwhelmed. But by providing a digital detox, allowing us a framework for focus, offering reduced distractions, being easy to follow and accurate, textbooks are powerful in a digital world. So, should you go for digital detox and get a textbook? If you can handle a bit of change to your routine, then why not? If you're worried about learning the same thing from two sources, don't worry. Learning something like a grammar rule from multiple angles will only help you understand it better and reinforce your memory. A book will give you a clear direction of where to go, what to learn, and challenge your mind in ways that digital lessons might not. So, how do you do a digital detox and learn with our program? First, you can print out our extensive reading books. Extensive reading is a learning tactic where you read books that are appropriate for your level, and the goal is quantity over quality. You should read a lot and skip over the words you don't know. To access these, just visit the lesson library to find our extensive reading books. Second, download our PDF lesson notes and print them out. The lesson notes give you the lesson in writing, the dialogue, the vocab, grammar explanations, sample sentences, and cultural insights. Find the lesson notes in every one of your lessons. Third, use our printable visual flashcards. With these, you'll learn over 1,500 of the most common words. If you want the link to the visual flashcards, just leave a comment and we'll reply with it. Fourth, you can also use our printable conversation cheat sheets. With these, you'll learn words and phrases for the most common conversation topics. If you want the link to our collection of cheat sheets, again, leave a comment and we'll reply with it. Remember, the ultimate goal here is to go for a digital detox, challenge your brain in a new way, and try new resources. So thank you for watching this episode of Monthly Review. Next time, we'll talk about how to start conversations, talking points for language learners. If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. And if you're ready to finally learn language the fast, fun, and easy way, and start speaking from your very first lesson, get our complete learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description. See you next time. Bye! Have you ever started learning a language but just couldn't continue? Why does this happen, and what do successful language learners do differently? In this video, we're going to talk about why you should put your language learning on autopilot. We asked you, and the #1 reason people don't continue is time. Either you don't make the time for learning or you're just too busy. But a lot of the time, this is caused by the resources you're using. If you've downloaded 5 language apps and bought 2 books, you'll get overwhelmed about where to start and what to do next. So what do successful language learners do? Successful learners don't overwhelm themselves thinking, what should I do today? They put their learning on autopilot. Imagine this. Let's say you have a favorite TV show. A new episode comes out every Tuesday. So you know what you're doing on Tuesday night. You don't have to think about it. You don't need a reminder. It's automatic. Every Tuesday, you watch an episode. You make it into a habit. Now, how do we apply that to language learning? First, habits. If you have a habit of learning, then you're already on autopilot. So, set a small, measurable monthly goal with a deadline, like learn 100 words or do 30 lessons by the end of the month. Once you know your goal, you can backtrack. So, for example, divide 100 words by 30 days in a month, and you get 3.33. So you should learn about 3 words a day. Now you know what to do. 3 words a day. There's no confusion. Do those 3 words and you're done. You don't need to think about what you should be doing because you already know what you're doing. It becomes a habit. The second way to stay on autopilot is with language textbooks. This is basically just because books are sequential. You just follow the pages from 1 until the end. You don't have to think about where to go next, so it's easy to stay on track with what you need to do. Third, the word of the day. Every day, you get a new word in your email inbox automatically. You don't have to think about it. Simply check your email, learn a word, and you're done. The fourth way is with our progress tracking tools. They spoon-feed you lessons one by one. So let's say you finished lesson 1 where you learned greetings, then you automatically load up lesson 2, where you learn a basic conversation that uses the greetings you learned in lesson 1. Then you have lesson 3 and 4 and so on. You don't have to worry about what to do next because our dashboard will keep you on track. It'll even build upon what you learned in your previous lessons, so you won't forget it. The point is to put your learning on autopilot. You need something that guides you from A to B to C, whether it's your own habits or a book that takes you from 1 to 100 or a learning program that feeds you lessons. So take one of these tips and apply it today. So to put your learning on autopilot, just check out our complete language learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account by clicking on the link in the description. Get tons of resources to have you speaking in your target language. And if you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share this video with anyone who's trying to learn a language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. I'll see you next time. Bye! Are you focused on active language learning or passive language learning? And which is the best way to learn? In this video, you'll learn the difference between active and passive learning and some methods for each. Do you know the difference between active and passive learning? You'll find out the differences between these two. First, the difference between active and passive learning. Here's the difference. Active learning means you're actively engaging with learning material and focusing on it. For example, you're reading in your target language, you're looking up words, you're translating, you're memorizing phrases, or you're speaking out loud. So you're focused on what you're learning and you're really into it. Now, passive learning is different. It requires less concentration. It's usually done when you're doing something else. For example, doing chores, driving to work, or taking the train. You could be listening to an audio lesson or watching a video lesson. But the difference is you're not focused on picking apart every word. You're just passively taking the language in. What about you? How do you usually learn? Do you have a lot of active practice? A lot of passive practice? Do you have a combination? Let us know in the comments. Second, how you can learn both ways with our lessons. If you do a lot of passive learning, say because you're always on the go, then here are 4 simple tactics you can apply right now. 1. Press play on a lesson and just listen or watch, just like you would with YouTube. So if you're at home with your computer on, press play on a lesson and take it in. 2. Now, if you're outside, if you're going to the store or commuting, you can learn with our free Innovative Language 101 app for the Android, iPhone, and iPad. Again, open a lesson, press play, and that's it. If you want to passively review words and phrases, then check out the Vocabulary Slideshow tool. This premium study tool is available on every lesson and vocab list. Just press play, and with every slide, you'll get the word, the audio pronunciation, the translation, and sample sentences. You can even put the slideshow on loop and immerse yourself that way. And third, if you have an Amazon Echo device, then you can immerse yourself with daily audio lessons, or you can learn with the quick word of the day. You can just play a lesson and keep it in the background while you're at home. Just look for Daily Dose by Innovative Language on the Amazon Skill Store and download it for free. Now, if you're looking for some active learning practice and you have some time to concentrate, here are 5 tactics you can use right now. Number 1. Listen or watch a lesson and read along with the translations. You'll get complete translations in the lesson notes and the line-by-line dialogue. This will make your reading and listening skills skyrocket. The best part is you'll understand every single word. The translations are right in front of you. Number 2. Repeat the lesson dialogue as you hear it. This is called shadowing, and it will boost your speaking skills. Just repeat the lines that you hear until you can speak with confidence. To make it even easier, you can also get the lines in the dialogue study tool and in the lesson notes, so you can read them out loud as you hear them in the lesson. Number 3. Record yourself with our voice recorder in the dialogue study tool to perfect your pronunciation and see how close you are to a native speaker. Number 4. If you want to boost your vocabulary, study words with our smart flashcards. They sort the words for you, so you get the harder words more often until you master them, and the easy ones show up now and then to refresh your memory. And number 5, ask questions and practice. Leave a comment in the comment section. If you're a Premium Plus user, you get your very own teacher, and you can ask them to review and correct your writing and speaking. You can also ask for learning advice and get all of your questions answered. Both are great ways to learn, but which one is best? Well, that depends on you. If you have some quiet time to focus, active learning is best. But if you're on the train and you're multitasking, then passive learning is the better option. Whichever you choose, you can apply both with our language learning program. So, to test out active and passive learning, just check out our complete language learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account by clicking on the link in the description. Get tons of resources to have you speaking in your target language. And if you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a new language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. I'll see you next time. Bye! Every language learner wants to speak with confidence, without struggling, and without stopping to think of words. So how do you do this? In this video, you'll learn 5 tactics to perfect your speaking. Above all, every learner wants to speak in their target language with confidence. We've run survey after survey, year after year, and the results are the same. Listening, reading, and writing are all important, but people want to improve their speaking the most. So how do you perfect your speaking skills? First, shadow the dialogues you hear in the lessons. What is shadowing? It's a learning technique where you mimic native speakers. In other words, you listen and then you repeat what they say. This is a fast and easy way to start practicing speaking. You can do this with any one of our audio or video lessons. And even easier, if you have access to the dialogue section, you can read along out loud as you listen. So shadow as much as possible to perfect your speaking and try harder lessons to take yourself to the next level. Second, read the dialogue out loud. We just mentioned this in tip 1, but this tactic deserves its own special mention. Reading out loud is another easy way to practice your speaking. Simply read the lesson dialogue that's available in the dialogue section, the lesson notes, or the lesson transcript. By reading out loud, you're practicing your speaking skills. And here's a trick. If you can get yourself to read faster, you'll be able to speak faster too. Natives tend to speak quickly, and if you can too, that's a sign that you're improving. Third, record yourself speaking to perfect your pronunciation. If you're a Premium or Premium Plus member, look for the voice recorder in the dialogue section. With this tool, you can record yourself and compare your speaking to a native speaker. This is powerful because you instantly hear the difference between your speech and the authentic native pronunciation. And then you can easily perfect your speaking and pronunciation. If you don't have a premium account, record yourself with your smartphone. And while you can't really compare, you can spot where you struggle or stutter. This tactic is used by professional speakers, public speakers, just about anyone that has to give a presentation. Fourth, if you're a Premium Plus member, record yourself and send it to your Premium Plus teacher for feedback. Here, you're getting instant feedback from a native speaker. They'll point out your mistakes, they'll tell you what to improve and how, and record themselves and work with you until you reach perfection. That's the power of having a native speaker give you feedback. So what do people usually record? Here's an easy one. Record a 1-paragraph self-intro. In fact, we ask all of our new members to do this. Give your name, your age, where you're from, why you're learning, and that's it. It's a great way to get started. Our more advanced students talk about their day. They send 3 recordings, in the morning, in the afternoon, and at night. For example, I woke up at 7 a.m. and brushed my teeth. I got ready for work. My train was a little late, and so on. This can dramatically improve your speaking because you're practicing conversations that people have all the time. The 5th way to perfect your speaking, Premium Plus assignments. With this feature, you get weekly assignments based on your needs and goals, whether they're reading, writing, listening, or speaking. If you want to improve your speaking, your Premium Plus teacher will send you speaking assignments non-stop every week and provide you with constant feedback. This is all part of your personalized learning experience. So take advantage of our tools and put these tactics to use. And remember, if you want to master your language with our complete language learning program, now's your chance. So to test out these tips and start speaking now, check out our complete language learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account by clicking on the link in the description. Get tons of resources to have you speaking in your target language. And if you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a new language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. I'll see you next time. Bye! Great work! Here's a reward. Speed up your language learning with our PDF lessons. Get all of our best PDF cheat sheets and ebooks for free. Just click the link in the description.